Hello, everybody. I think I'm actually on live now. And let me see if I can figure out what's going on here. Oh gosh, there's a lot of comments already. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Let me say hello to everybody. You're stuck with just me tonight. Hopefully that's okay. I didn't even bother Patrice or Baby's Booty. I know they've both been busy, and this isn't going to be a real long life. So anyway, hey, Unbiased, I saw you on there a long time ago. Thanks so much for coming in. And Laura, you have some shirts to work on. Hopefully you'll get more done than I do. I'm just going to do one shirt. Gail, hope you're feeling well. I'm glad you're here to hang out. Hey, Twana, Nicole, Patricia Johnson, hello, welcome in. Sharon Davenport, hello. Hello, Ethel, Justice Craft Therapy. Hey, Miss Becky, hope you're doing well. Hey, Carol Coleman, Lucille Boykins, thank you for being here. Cheryl Green. Let's see. You're glad someone's blinging today. You were having withdrawals. I know it's been 2 weeks since I've been on here, either 2 weeks or 2 weeks and a couple of days. I came on with Eve last time. Hey, Coretta of Design, EJ's daughter. EJ's daughter, you're going to like this one tonight, I think. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Rosalind. D. Smith. Victorious Creations, hello. Mary Brown. Niwan Rencher. Hey, Elena. Driving and listening. So, EJ's daughter, do you have any clues of what it might be if I think you'll like it? At least I think you're a fan. Hey, Leslie. Baby Giant Star says, hey, Dims, thanks for being here. Kelly Wyatt, thank you for coming in tonight. Hey, Tanya. I am so looking forward to seeing some of you guys. I look forward to the lives, but I'm looking forward for anybody that's going to be in North Carolina at less than a month from now. I'm looking forward to that. Yes, I know. I saw the birthday gathering last night, Gail. I didn't know if they were there or if they were still at Deco Summit or whatever it was, but I saw that. Didn't they look gorgeous? Hey, Daisy. But I didn't know if Patrice was home yet or not. Rochelle, thanks for coming in. Hi, Margaret. Or Marge 2B1. I'm not sure how that's pronounced, all that. But anyway, thank you so much for coming in. Hi, Jacqueline Martinez, Tianda. Happy Saturday to you too. All right. Nydia Hall. Okay, a friend just bought me a Rhinestone K-State hoodie. Nice, nice, nice. It's not K-State, but it's something else similar. Hey, Karen D. All right, so this just finished cutting right before I came on. Is the sound okay? Give me a thumbs up or say, yes, you sound fine. Hopefully I do. I have a little gnat flying in front of my face. That's annoying. But, okay, so somebody ordered a Rhinestone shirt, and I know you guys aren't all fans of Kansas City Chiefs, but it happens to be a Kansas City Chiefs shirt. I made the design. It's very, very simple. So maybe it would show you for your teams what you could do if you like it. And, you know, I'm very linear, sequential. So there's not a lot of curves to it or anything like that, but I think it's going to be gorgeous. Now, she picked out a red shirt. So the Chiefs are red and yellow, red and gold. She picked out a red shirt. And so I'm not going to use any red rhinestones on it. I think the shirt has plenty of red in it. And so I'm going to go with an outline of jet black. And I'm going to have part of it in Arm Dorado. And then I'm not sure if the other part's going to be Crystal or Crystal AB. I think Crystal AB. What do you think? What would you use with black, Arm Dorado, and a red shirt? Okay, good. Thanks, Porgy. I appreciate it. All right, Ethel, give me a thumbs up. Everybody, okay, Marge, thank you. Cheryl, thank you. Okay, looks like I sound okay. And I'm pretty close to the camera, and I just had not a blackberry, a blueberry smoothie. So hopefully I don't have any blueberry in my tea. Oh, she got you a Chiefs shirt and hat too. Awesome. Hey, Sylvia. All right. So anyway, what would you go? Or what would you go with? Because I'm Crystal Volcano. Okay, you talking about Violet Volcano, Tiana? That is not Kansas City Chiefs colors. I don't know. But Crystal Volcano. Oh, is that the one that has kind of orangey, reddish yellows in it? That could be pretty. Oh my goodness, you're giving me this second guess myself. It might be too orange though. I'm tempted to grab it and see. Hey, Ernique. Hey, Valerie. Well, checking in from the side. That's okay. Welcome here. So, Ernique, candy apple red. I got all this red already. So we're ruling out red. No red. No purple. Arm Dorado or Labrador. Looks like fire. This shirt is like fire. Okay. I don't know if you're talking about the stone. Let me look and see. Let me look and see if I have that one. Ooh. Okay, I found two more contenders, but I think I'm going to veto them because this gold orange might be a decent option, but it's orange. It's not red. So that could be a decent option, but it has to be red. I mean, they are red, not orange. And then here is the Crystal Volcano. It's beautiful too. That is pretty, but no, I don't think so. It has too much orange in it too. Whoops. If it were my shirt, I would try it. But this isn't my shirt, but she did tell me just use whatever you think would look good. So I'm probably going to stick with the basics. Okay, Gail, I know it is pretty. All right, I got a crushed ice. I have a coffee. Got jet black. Hey, Karen Ann, got more coffee. So here's the issue. Let me take this template apart because there's no football on it. If I had a football on it, I wore my football shirt to work yesterday. If there was a football on it, I would definitely use coffee because that is gorgeous. Hey, Anita. Hello, Melissa. Anita, I still have not gotten that Romeo out of the box. Life has been lifing, and I just haven't gotten it out yet. But hopefully very soon. Okay, so I cut this first layer. First of all, I cut this with a Silhouette Cameo 4. And I cut the first layer on a Silhouette mat. Last time I cut on a Silhouette mat and another mat, the holes did better on the Silhouette mat. So we're going to compare tonight too. Oh my goodness, Ernique, that's kind of a good idea too. All right, this is peeling really, really well. I used Rhinestone template material setting, except that it defaults to a pressure of, well, a blade of 6. I think that's a depth. Everything it defaulted to, I left it alone, except I changed, I think it's the blade depth from 6 to 5. And look at this. So far, I don't think there is a single flock dot that didn't stay down. Yeah, Anita, I'll get around to it. Oh, Sylvia, you got yours out and started using it and you love it. Hashtag no Romeo. All right, Gail, I won't talk about the Romeo anymore. Not tonight. Okay, so I'm going to cut this part off and save it on this backing because if not, I'm just wasting it. Although this is so sticky, so sticky. I feel like those scissors are just going to get stuck in there. Hey, Veronica. Hey, Dee Dee. But let's just see, because there's plenty of flock left here to do something with. But I am loving that cut. That cut out so nicely. Oh, yeah. EJ's daughter, the KC, could be used for the royals. I could just do a separate one with royals below it. And just change up the color some. It'd be perfect. Okay, so there's part of it. Hey, Rougie. And then I have an outline around the KC, and then I have some lines between KC and Chiefs. Okay, so you saw how well that came off of the silhouette mat. Now I had to steal one of these chopping mats. Well, I had to take an old template off of it because I forgot to order more. All right, let's go ahead and stick this down. And this stuff is so sticky, I don't want to get it in the wrong place because I don't know if I'd get it up all in one piece, but there we go. That looks good. Now this is a Somolux standard grip mat. I think there were 3 in it, and it was less expensive. But sometimes less expensive isn't worth it. Let's see if this, ooh, I think it's coming out just fine. Wow. Okay. Awesome. So I'm pretty sure that every hole came out of there too. I'm going to put that on the other mat or they'll stick together. Okay, so far so good. I was thinking, oops, I need to cut that too. I was thinking if it didn't cut through, it was going to be a super short live, but I'm glad it cut. It would have been a big waste of flock if it didn't. Can't get it off my hand, but. So what did you guys do today for the weekend? I have some upcoming videos where you're going to see this shirt at the beginning of those videos. So today I did a video and I made this breast cancer awareness shirt. And I really like how it turned out. So I made that today. I had on this shirt for the intro. I had on this shirt. And then I made 2 more intros for upcoming videos with this shirt on. So the next 3 videos, you're probably going to see this shirt a lot. So Ernique, I used the Silhouette Cameo 4. And I got it right after Prime, the special thing for Prime ended. But it was still on sale. I got it for like $2.29. Gail, you slept a lot. That's good. So Dee Dee, I cut it with the Silhouette Cameo 4. And the settings that I used were Rhinestone template material that's, you know, programmed into Silhouette. I use Business Edition, but it's programmed in the Silhouette. And then I backed it from a blade depth of 6 to a blade depth of 5. The first time I ever did it, I used the 6 and it cut through the backing and the flock. So that was a big old mess. Okay. Hey, Robin. So I know for the outline that I'm going to use the black. Now here's my plan. Black for the outline. You know I have that bright red shirt. So anybody just now coming in, I have this super, super bright shirt that the customer picked out. So I'm staying away from reds on this already bright, bright red shirt. So I'm going to use black for the outline. This is jet black. And then Kansas City's colors are red and gold. So for the little lines here, whoops, I'm going to use Armed Dorado. And so this will be my gold for it. And then I'm going to use either Crystal AB or Crystal. And so between Crystal AB and Crystal, which one should I use? Because I don't want any more red. So limit to those. All you people that are rebels, try to rein that in and either say Crystal or Crystal AB. Hey Eve, Jennifer, you can learn to bling. It's fun, it's beautiful, and it's therapeutic. Okay. Sylvia, you're not playing by the rules. No crushed ice. Has to be Crystal or Crystal AB. Okay, so far I have Crystal. I have 3 crystals. Let's see where it goes from there. Okay, but so far what I do know is I'm going to use black for KC, and then I'm going to... Karen, you're not playing by the rules. No crushed ice AB. Oh, y'all. Hey, craftable things. I about said Eve again. Hey, Patrice. I'm glad you made it home safely. Hope you had a wonderful time. The picture last night of the birthday bash was beautiful. Pour some out on the shirt to help me decide. Well, that's a good idea. So what I'll do... Oh, thanks, Heather. Heather says she's the 33rd thumbs up. I can't see thumbs up or not thumbs up in StreamYard, so if y'all don't mind, if you would hit that thumbs up button, that would be great. Okay, so I'm going to do the black layer and the Aurum Dorado layer. I'm going to press that onto the shirt, and then I'm going to pour a little bit of crystal on and a little bit of crystal AB on. Sylvia. Hey, Jess's Craft Therapy. Yvesta, hello. All right. You guys just aren't playing fair. Not playing by those rules. So no rules are made to be broken. But if it were my shirt, I would experiment. But somebody's paying for this. And it's going to be a pretty conservative choice. So we're going between Crystal and Crystal AB. We're not doing crushed ice. We're not doing, what was the other one? Which is beautiful. We're not doing Crystal Volcano. Hey, Callie Trispy. All right. So Gail said she slept a lot. What did everybody else do today? I was up here in the studio, craft room, trying to get a video done, trying to get some intros done, trying to finish this template, trying to cut the template. Here's one thing I can say. Just like some lasers, when Silhouette Studio says it's going to take 26 minutes, it does not mean it's going to take 26 minutes. It's going to take longer than 26 minutes. At least that's my experience. And so I left myself a decent amount of time before the live to get this template cut because I was trying to get other things done. And then it started acting a fool, taking a longer time to cut. So if you happen to buy a Cricut, if you buy a Silhouette, mine's so new I can't even remember the name of it. Silhouette Cameo 4. It might take longer than it says. Don't rely on that. Okay, chilling with your dogs. Hi, June. Welcome. Hey, Laura E. Anita chilled on the couch. SVU Marathon. Ooh, that sounds like fun. I watched something last night. Okay, Jennifer, you did meditation. That's what I should do. Might calm down these crazy nerves. Hey, Jamie. You just woke up. You've been sleeping all day. Jamie, are you feeling significantly better as you've recuperated from what you had? Ooh, Sylvia went shopping. Let's see. chilling with your dogs. Worked as usual, Sharon. I'm sorry. Oh, thanks, Karen. You're number 41 with the thumbs up. Twan, I know I need to unbox Romeo. Laundry and your nails. I need to do my nails. I'm not kidding you. I've probably, as an adult, done my nails, I know, under 10 times. And I see everybody's beautiful nails. And it's like, I really, really should try to up my game and at least paint my nails. I could do that myself. Oh, Karen Ann, you worked through the night, so then you slept all day. More shopping and crafting. Fun things. All right, I think that it looks like everything's good. Let me get this. Let me change this. I don't see any weird stones. Okay, Jamie, so the COVID symptoms ended about Monday or Tuesday. I was just exhausted from having gone back to work all week and the stress and craziness that was happening. Well, I'm glad that your symptoms are pretty much gone. I had that terrible, terrible exhaustion for about 3 weeks. And it was so weird because I work at a school and I start back on the first work day of August, whatever that day is. It seems like it might have been August 2nd or August 3rd. I don't know. But whatever the first work day in August is, that's when I start back. And so the Thursday or Friday before the Monday I had to start back, I was laying on the couch and I would get winded just walking across the kitchen to grab something out of the fridge. Oh, Melissa, you made tumblers and shirts. Awesome. Hey, Richie. And so I am just laying on the couch thinking to myself, there's no way I can go back to work. I can't even stand up for more than, 30 seconds without feeling exhausted. And somehow, just miraculously, over the weekend, it lifted. I mean, it was so weird because, it lifted fast after being pretty bad for 3 weeks. So hopefully you continue to feel better and better. And that going back to work, that puts a damper in that cramps your sleep style. So hopefully you get back to your normal routine and feel good. Okay, so Melissa, are you doing a craft show? Mary decorated some gift bags, pressed a logo on a smock. Aw, Jennifer. Thanks so much for watching. Let's see. Hey, Crafting Away. Dawn, hey. Hope you're doing well. Okay, let's see what Jamie said. Got out of bed, walked halfway down the stairs, and had to sit on the stairs. Oh my goodness, for about an hour before you got your energy back. That's rough. Let's see, what's she saying? I'm tying back specifically and on smashing fried fish. Ooh, yum. That sounds good. Oh, goodness, Dawn. So you're 3 weeks in too? Hey, Kevin. Okay, so Eve says she has messy hands, so she probably can't type a whole lot. I just appreciate you coming in, Eve. Oh, very cool. You're a vendor at a motorcycle event. Nice. Hey, Shelly Belly. All right. Oh, you did scrapbooking. I have so much of that to get caught up on. All right. So let's see if I can pull this tape up without knocking those out of place. I don't want to move those stones. I don't want to pick those up because I want to pick them up all at one time so they stay really straight to each other. So we're just going to move this over. And now we're going with the RM Dorado. And then also, Dimps, you probably know, the Baby Spooties buy-in started today. And I don't recall when it ends. I have it on my desktop so I could look. But if anyone can let us know when it ends without Eve having to use her fish fry hands, let us know. And then for anybody that might be new, the Rhinestone buy-in, what that is, hey Willie, the Rhinestone buy-in is where you can get these just excellent quality rhinestones at wholesale prices. And so you're getting larger amounts and you're getting, it's just a very, very good value. Now, if you don't know if you'd even like rhinestoning or you don't need that many, let's say there's a color that you know you need and you're going to need some of it, but you don't think that you would use a big bottle like this, there's some other options. You can buy smaller quantities from the Buy Now part of her website, or Bling Now. I have a link to her website, and you go to Buy In, or I think the other part says Buy Now. Or let's say you're just getting started and you want to get a little bit of a lot of different colors, then she also has options in the buy-in for that. So check that out. Again, the link is in the video description. And then let's see, who on here? Laura does Bling. She's on here. Laura Trevino, Craftable Things. And of course, Eve, the baby Spooty, she does Bling. She'll be on, today's Saturday, right? She'll be on tomorrow night, assuming everything's normal. She'll be on tomorrow night at 8 Central Time. And Demps does Bling. Who else in here has a channel where people that haven't blinged before could go and watch? Let me know. Okay, so Demps says the calendar from her site says the 8th. Okay, so a week and a couple days. Let's see. Oh, okay. So I think Richie was having the issue where he was getting disconnected from Wi-Fi. And so Richie, did you contact them and find out anything about that? Let us know. Oh, Melissa, you've been catching up on videos. Okay, Up Designs also says October 8th. Okay, now somebody else, though, says October 5th. Gail says October 8th. I mean, Gail says October 5th, but other people are saying the 8th. So watch for the Baby Spooties newsletters, watch your channel. If you go on to the website, it probably even says when it ends. But I haven't been on there today other than to just grab that link. Oh, you're welcome, Eve. Now, this is looking good so far. I think on the red shirt, this is going to be beautiful. So we need to start thinking, without choosing anything other than Crystal or Crystal AB, what we're going to select for the inside. And after I get this pressed on, I'll put a few out. We'll see what it looks like. Was it Gail that said she does that, or Carol? Yeah, I think that's a great idea. Now, in my shirt that I wore to work yesterday, a football shirt, it was black outline like this. It was Crushed Ice AB. It was on a mossy green shirt, and then the football was in coffee. And it was gorgeous. I loved the black outline with the Crystal AB stones. Okay, got one extra stone right over here and one missing there. I might have actually bumped it, who knows. But there it is. Chris, are you on here? Are you on your TV and you're not commenting because you can't comment on the TV? And I want to make sure I get these back in the right container. One time I put stones back in the wrong container, and then I had to spend a long time sorting out the stones that didn't belong in there. So I've learned to be a little bit more careful. Alrighty. Uh-oh, I am way behind. Okay, let's see. Hey, Sister Care. Okay. Okay, let's see. So what you have to do is delete the Juliet and just leave the Romeo. Okay, so you have a Juliet and a Romeo, or did you, when you download the software, does it download for both and you had to get rid of one? Let me know, because Richie, I still haven't opened mine. No bashing me. Just accept that I haven't opened it yet. And I will hopefully in the next month. Okay, so it ends next Sunday. And the newsletter says the 8th. Oh, okay. So you deleted it, and on StreamYard, when you delete something, I can't see that it's deleted. Hey, Twyla, welcome in. Okay, so Sylvie had to do the same thing. So maybe when you download the software, it just downloads it for both machines? I don't know. All right, let me turn my heat press on. Now I'm using the HTV Ron. And Patrice, I don't know if you saw Terrell's video on HTV Ron versus the Cricut AutoPress, but he did a nice job. Okay, so Richie had to delete Juliet, and he says he only has Romeo and Scan and Cut. The software offers both. Okay, so go in and delete Juliet if both of them download. Happy birthday to all the Libra and October babies in the chat. Thanks, Karen Ann. All right, enjoy. Whoops, where'd it go? June, enjoy your dinner. Thanks for stopping in. Hey, 755. Thanks for coming in. It would probably get opened sooner if I did that. Oh, MC from Casey. Yep, doing a Kansas City shirt. It's not even for me. It's for a customer. But, of course, after I made the template, I thought, well, I'm going to make one for myself, too. All right, so I am out of large transfer tape. And this is from Heat Transfer Warehouse. It's the KTM mask. That was something Eve put us all onto, and it is so good. But in my drawer of scraps, I found this one piece of unused transfer tape. Otherwise, I'd have to get my skinny transfer tape out and piece it together, or use a used piece. All righty. Haven't been on live for a while. Let's see how this goes. It went fine. Let's see. Purchase flock. Is it still expensive? Okay. So, Shelly Belly, the flock from Heat Transfer Warehouse, the Rocket flock, they changed their, well, they didn't change it. The supplier changed how they made it. And it's been a controversial thing because it is super, super sticky. And so some people have had issues with it cutting correctly, getting it off the backing. Some people have had issues with it, literally the glue on the back being stringy, the glue on the back of the flock being stringy and causing issues. Fortunately, I haven't had that issue, but it is less expensive than the old flock. So I assume the supplier changed it to a less expensive way of making it. And so fortunately, that savings was passed on to the customer. However, if you are a person that's having a lot of problems with it, you would rather probably pay more and get the old flock. So then some people have also gone to the Rhinestone world for flock, but flock is expensive. Okay, have a stone that flips sideways. Just push those over. I think that looks fine. And so if you're new to rhinestoning, as you're picking up the stones, just do it slowly so that if some don't pick up, you can lay it back down and press on the top. And who knows, maybe they're not picking up as easily because of the sticky back. That one does not want to come out, so I would assume that's what the issue is. It just does not want to come out. I may be putting it on my hand. Let's see. Let's see what the issue is. If I turn this over and it doesn't fall out, I'm going to guess there's a little bit of sticky glue. And it's not coming out. And it feels like it is stuck to it. Okay, I'm going to throw that one away. So that isn't an issue that I've been having, but I just had that issue. You're welcome, Shelly Belly. So, Vesta, you need a class on rhinestoning. So, Eve and Patrice have some options. There's a beginner class where you're learning more about rhinestones, different types of rhinestones, how to bring in a design that you've purchased to cut, a lot of pricing information, a lot of good general information. Then there's also classes where you're actually designing templates, which is very different because a lot of people don't want to design templates, but they still want a rhinestone. And so check out the Baby's Booty and Craftable Things for those classes. And then, like I said earlier, the Baby's Booty will be on tomorrow night. And most likely she'll talk a little bit about classes. And then you could look at her website. Okay. Usually you use tweezers. I don't seem to have them handy. They're probably behind me in a drawer. So needle nose pliers is what I use. All right, so let's check this out. You can see it a little bit better on this white backing. Ooh, I like it. I like it. It is. Hey, Uni. Yeah, Anita, it really does. Hey, Teresa. So what I was talking about at the beginning was this is a very, very simple, very linear design. But I think it's going to be great. So let me go ahead and preheat my shirt. I want to go ahead and preheat this, and I'll preheat it for the 15 seconds so that I can remove any moisture that's in it. Now, I don't know if you've ever pressed on red shirts, but a lot of the times they go from red to like dark red. They change colors where the heat is. And so the first thing that I ever pressed that was red was actually a little, let me make sure it's the right box. It was a little hoodie for like a toddler, and it was also a Chiefs design. And I pressed it and it turned a different color, and it kind of freaked me out. And then as it cooled, it went back to the regular color. I don't recall what other colors do that. It seems like I've had one other thing do that. Maybe it was something that was purple. But for red, I have found that to be fairly common. So we'll see if this shirt does that as well. Now this shirt is, I would not say it's textured. It's a little bit heathered, but the heathered, instead of, you know how heathered is usually gray, it's like 2 tones of red heathered. And it came from Amazon. And it was a shirt she picked out. Okay. Go ahead and put that down for 15 seconds. And I have the heat set at 350. So if you look on the rhinestones, it tells you apply with heat press at 350 for 12 seconds. So that's what I'll do. Okay, so this did turn darker. Hopefully it hasn't cooled off enough by the time it gets over here. I can see it, and it's not just darker, it's just kind of a different red color. And I think that will go back to normal. Okay, let's see if I can't get that comment off. Where'd it go? Hey, Astora. Oh, you want to learn to do a Dallas Cowboys template? Well, if you take the design class, you will definitely learn that. Now, do you have silhouette either designer or business edition, because I think that's what Patrice uses to teach her classes. Oh, you didn't see his video? Yep, he did a nice job. He didn't even bash you other than say you weren't there, but he didn't say it in a mean way. Basically, he was saying, so we're just stuck with him because, you know, you weren't available. Okay. Okay, so you have Black Flock there. There's only one seller for it. So, Richie, I'm not sure what 90 pounds would convert to, and I stink at metric, so I'm not sure what 10 meters converts to. When I was a kid in school, we had to learn the metric system. I was in grade school still, and they told us that within so many years we would all be metric, and then, you know, 50 years later, we're not. Yeah, Richie, I do like this press for rhinestones. I have not used it ever for DTF. I'm pretty sure I've never used it for DTF, unless when I got some transfers from these teas and things, maybe I tried. No, I didn't have it yet then. But one time when I was using this on HTV, I noticed it wasn't pressing down all that great. Now that was before I put the replacement mat on it, but I haven't tried it with DTF. So if anybody out there has DTF and has one of these, have you tried it and did it work? Somebody in a comment asked me to, or asked me if it worked. Hey, thanks for coming in. Rondrea or Rondrea, I love that name. Either way, it's beautiful. Thanks for coming in. And so I am going to try it on a scrap piece of fabric because I don't want to use a shirt and it not work very well and then ruin the shirt. Okay, so this shirt looks a little kind of wonky, but we'll see. See, it just doesn't look quite straight to me. So if I have the shoulder straight, the shirt looks like it goes off this way. So, not good. Okay, $110 for 11 yards. So 33 feet. I know, Richie, I'm terrible, but thank you. Hey, Janita, I'm sorry. I saw blue and thought of Blue Lotus. Hey, Sandra. Hey, Carla. Hey, Nicole, Precious Pieces. Let's see. Yeah, Eve, I love it for Bling. I've never had any issues with it for Bling. Now, Angel B, she had major issues, but I think she was using the original pad. If you've been around watching me, you know I bashed and I hate that original pad. It was too squishy, so I got this True heat press replacement pad off of Amazon. Since I've used it, I haven't had any issues at all. But I do think that the pad that they sold it with is atrocious. I even have a video where I talk about this replacement pad, and then Patrice kind of turned us on to this Teflon cover here, and so I talked about that in a video. Okay, I am nervous about this because I don't think this shirt is made very straight. And unfortunately, my design is made very straight. And maybe it's just that the heathered part goes kind of uphill. So hopefully she loves it. Okay, to be careful with it, I'm going to get my pressing guide thing. Let me grab that. Okay, so put that at the top of the shoulders. Boy, I don't like this shirt. Okay, I think that looks okay. Thanks, Nicole. Marilyn, thank you. She says it's our first live. Thanks so much for coming in. I guess I could like make myself a little bigger. You know, I don't like to be big, but when I'm greeting somebody, I guess they should be able to see my emotions or my smile or whatever. Okay. Well, this point, it is what it is. And so I'm going to go down 3 inches from the collar. So it's showing me that's right here. And let's see if I can find the center of this. So the center of it looks to be kind of the very right-hand side of the K. So that should be about right there. Okay, I have one stone that's kind of flipped on its side. Just mush that over. I think everything else looks good. So let's see if I can peel this off without messing it all up. Okay. So here's what it looks like. Patrice, is it crooked? I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Don't tell me if it's crooked. But I am going to do what you know I like to do, and I'm going to measure to the sides of the shirt to make sure I do have it pretty well centered. So I'm going to measure from the side to the arm dorado here. That was 5 inches, side to the arm dorado here. And it's more than 5 inches. So either I don't have it straight or I don't have it centered. Either way, not so good. So I'm going to do from that to there, 4 1/4. Ooh, that's not going to help me. Okay, let's see. Under the armpit to there, 6 1/2. Under the armpit to there, just barely over 6 1/2. So I think it's probably slightly turned. Okay, everybody's saying it looks great. Are you sure? Are you sure? You know me. You know me. Oh, but I don't want to take it off. Okay, I'll hold it up. Be honest. Patrice, I know you've told me before something's crooked, so I know you can be honest. If I'm wearing this. Oh, let me take that comment off. All right, bye, Marilyn. Don't leave, just your comments going off. Okay, if I'm wearing this, does that look straight enough? I feel like it does. What do y'all think? Let's see. Oh, think it looks straight enough? It's fine. Okay, we're going with it, Twana. Thank you. So nobody say it's crooked now. So the other Marilyn, I'm a little OCD. And, oh, good, thanks. Okay, so everybody says looks fine. Yes, yes, it's straight, good enough. Oh. Funny. Maybe somebody needs to come on live and walk me through how to use it. No, I'm fine. I'll learn it. Okay. So we're going to press this 15 seconds, 350 degrees. And then as soon as it comes out from the heat, we're just going to peel that top layer off. Then we have to figure out what color we're going to do the inside. Dim, she had to run over to see. That's hilarious. I do the same thing. So sometimes I'll be cooking or something and I have my AirPods in and they'll say something that I want to see and I'll run over to it. Okay, once again, see the difference in the color? I don't know if you can see that, but there is a slight difference. Okay. Get off that shirt. Beautiful. All right, so for those people who do bling or want to do bling, you don't always have to have everything filled in. Of course, it's more beautiful that way. But let's say you have a budget customer. Why am I so dark? Why is this so dark? Has the light always been this bad? So let's say you have a budget customer and they don't want to spend that much money. You can do like an outline and just add a little something to it. Oh, you're down for the unboxing? Yes, I am too. Then you can tell me everything I need to do. Okay. It's a little crooked, but it's going to be okay. All righty. So now let's change the camera. Here's some crystal AB. I already like it. And here's regular crystal. Now the regular crystal would probably be more of a contrast though to that Orm Dorado that's down there. So that's something to kind of think about too. Now in a little amount like this, they look very similar. You may not even tell the difference, but there is quite a nice difference when you see all of them on there. Okay. I don't think you can see well enough to make a decision. I think I like this one. Thanks, Stamps. Oh, Richie, your rhinestones are coming off. Yes, you definitely need to find the right settings, temperature, pressure, all that good stuff. Nicole, I know. I am Miss OCD. The problem, I think, is that the heathered part's going uphill, and you can't really tell it on here because it's not picking all that up. But I think that's the issue. Well, let's see what Jamie's doing. Yes, that's right. So if you're using Eve stones, the time and temperature's on there. The wild card is just what press you're using and getting nice pressure. So it doesn't have to be as firm as like with DTF, but it needs to be good firm pressure. And so like I was talking about, the mat that came with this, it was so squishy that it would just give under the pressure. Well, if it's giving, then you're not getting bread or pressure on the stones. And so that's why I changed it out. And that's why I'm leery of using it with DTF. Now, I have this better mat, so it's probably okay, but I am going to experiment on a video and see. Okay. Haven't seen a lot of opinions, so we're going with Crystal AB. All right, let's just set this down over here. Out of sight, out of mind. Where's the other part? Oh, it's on the back. When you're hunting for your template and it's on the back of your first template. Nope. Turn it over. Okay, so make some pizza sauce. Add half a jar of regular pizza sauce. Grab some diced tomatoes, food processors, and boom. Jamie's got herself some pizza sauce. It's what my husband and my son were eating earlier today. It smelled so good. Oh, okay. So Richie isn't getting the baby's booties because he's in UK and the price to send and all that. Crystal baby. Okay. I've been approved by Jamie. I'm moving on. So now we are going to put Crystal AB to the rest of these stones. And that'll give us 3 colors of stones on here, which I think is enough, especially you add that bright red shirt with it. And hopefully she loves it. And not everybody's as OCD as I am, so I'm sure it'll be fine. Hey, Sonia. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well this evening. So my mat over here got distorted from the heat of something, and I've tried to press it back down. So like I put a ceramic tile in the press and put that on it. I'm trying to get it back to normal, and it's so far not working. I know Eve said she did that one time, that hers got bent, But have you ever had a bent cutting mat? And did you fix it? And if so, how did you fix it? Because I don't want to spend money on a new one. I just want to fix this one. Maybe I need to put the whole thing under the heat press and just heat press it. I tell people I have slight OCD. Not everything has to be in its proper place. But if the right thing isn't my brain, yeah, I'm kind of the same thing or the same way. I've probably talked about when my kids would go shopping with me, I'd be straightening cereal boxes and they'd be going back and moving them. But I'm better. I'm better. So Richie says if he were in the States, he'd spend way too much money. I understand that, but if you're able to make a side business from it, it works out well. Yeah, there we go, Jamie. And Tiana's in here. Tiana usually has a petition for Eve. Tiana, you have any like color mixes that you want to petition about or anything else you want to petition about? Hopefully Mr. McQuacken's been watching too, because he'll be like, oh no. No more petitions. Eve's enough to handle. Don't need Tiana also. Oh, okay. Oh, I never even, YouTube University, and I never even thought to look to see how to fix them. Thanks, EJ's daughter. I will check out YouTube University later this evening. Oh my, Richie. I haven't been buying anything from Temu. I did the first couple months I knew about it, and then I was like, okay, I don't want to spend anything big on it. And so I got a few things that I was happy with. A couple of things that I was like, well, I wouldn't buy it again, but it wasn't bad. But I really love how easy it is to return things to Amazon. And you probably can do it just as easily on Temu, but I've kind of decided to stay with Amazon. Okay, so I can see I have a few holes with no stones in them, so we're just going to place those down. Hopefully on this one I don't have the same thing I had last time where I had a stone stuck. Okay, go ahead and push the power button so that doesn't turn off. That is a nice feature. It has an auto off, which is a nice safety feature. Temu just refund you and let you keep. Oh my goodness, really? Hey, J3GS Farm, or Jegs for short, even though it's not Jegs. Hey, Terry Hunt. Wow. I have had Amazon do that before, where instead of shipping it back, it was something small, and they sent me a replacement and said, just keep the one that you have. Okay. Let's see how that looks. Let me know. Oh, nope. Where's Jesse? Jesse's not here either. Chris and Jesse, we need you. Okay, I feel like that's good, but let me brush these stones, get them back in the container, and then I'll take a better look. And then if you guys see something that you're like, hey, it kind of looks like, or whatever, let me know. Hey, Sheila. Welcome in. Thanks for stopping in. Oh, yeah, Jamie, I'll bet so. Shipping it all the way across the sea. Oh, wow. All right, so anybody see anything weird about this? I'm going to kind of get down at eye level. I think it's good. I think. So you guys been making any Halloween stuff or other cancer awareness things? I'll show my shirt again here in just a little bit for people that came in later. It's a video I'm going to be publishing, and it's a breast cancer awareness shirt. Okay, I don't see anybody that says stones are out of place, so let's go ahead. Where did I put my transfer tape? Where did I put my transfer tape? There it is. Oh, I didn't roll it like I usually do, but I'm not going to either. Okay, let's make sure it's large enough. Ooh, that is close. So if I don't get this quite on top of everything, I'll have to use a baby's booty trick and just add more to the side of it. Oh, looks like the K might have an extra stone. Okay. Let's see. Oh, it does. Who was that? Was that Veronica? Whoops, I just picked up 2 stones. Was that Veronica? Thank you for letting me know it did have an extra stone. I ended up picking up 2 on accident. So I'll put that back. And then, ooh, fall placemats. Nice. Mary, was that the one that you saw? Making it shirts for my grandson and nephew. Oh, Eve, are you organizing closets? That is a girl after my own heart. Okay, any others? Okay, so Mary said yes, that was the same one she saw. Let's see what Gail says. Ordered a suitcase from Amazon. It shipped out of the Sacramento, California warehouse. Somehow ended up damaged in Ohio the next days. Why didn't come to Texas first? So it went from California to Ohio and then to Texas, and while it was in Ohio got damaged. I'm so amazed though at how fast they can get things to you. I mean, I live in the middle of nowhere, and I can still get most things in 2 days. And I know people that live like in real places can get it in same day or the next day. Okay, here we go. Okay, I think I got everything covered. I shifted some stones just a little bit. I should have rolled out the transfer tape to get it smoother, but it's gonna work fine. I just press down to get them back into the holes where they belong. And that looks pretty good. Yeah, the clown shirts fit. Okay, so there's one that didn't come up. Well, it did that time, so at least that wasn't too sticky to keep it from coming up. So, Richie, there are charity shops or thrift stores or whatever you want to call it, but they're charity places. But Goodwill is actually the formal name of one of those. So there's other ones, but the name of one of them is Goodwill. So that's probably why people call it that. Okay, I saw somebody. Hey, Stacy. Oh, all right. Awesome. So, Stacy, I don't really ship a lot of stuff, but I'm not saying I wouldn't because I love diehard cheese fans. Do you happen to Bling? Because I will put this template on Etsy, and if you happen to Bling, you could probably make it cheaper and then if I made it and sent it to you. But that's an option. Okay, and hopefully I would get your string. All right, let's bring this back over. Oh, hey, Linda. So, let's see. Yeah, we're extra here in the States. Linda, welcome in. Your daughter was in a play tonight. And is this, how old is this daughter? Is this an adult daughter and she does like community theater? Because I know you have older daughters. Okay, so when you're putting these stones down into your outline, it may not fall in place exactly, even though on the computer it did, because things stretch. This is looking pretty good. Sometimes you have to manipulate your shirt, kind of tug here, push there. And I have one stone that doesn't look so good. So take your time. Don't press these down until you're really, really happy with where they are. Because once you do, it is not easy to fix them. So they're overlapped right here, even though on the computer they weren't. So I'm just going to pull on the shirt. I don't know if you can even see this, but I'm pulling the shirt up to push those down. Okay, and with that, I am pretty happy with the K. There's one here that I'd like to move just a little bit, but I'm pretty happy with that. Now let's see about this C. I'm going to pull up on the shirt again. It looks like my gap is not quite the same everywhere. I wonder if I can get underneath and pull it up that way. Nope. No can do. So what I could do is cut that apart, but I'm going to try to just fix it because I don't want the bottom half to be separated from the top half. Okay, so I'm going to pull my shirt up a little bit. Just tug on my transfer a little bit. Okay, I feel like I need to tug outward a little bit. There we go. Okay, that looks good. Now, there's so much glare that I can't really see it all that well. Let me lift it slightly to make sure. Okay. Oh, one of my black stones is a little bit high. I have a little hot fix wand tool, and if I wanted to, I can move that down. I don't know that it's really worth it. It's not that bad. Okay. Okay, I thought it was maybe that daughter. Only 2 weeks of rehearsal. Wow. Hey, Shandy. Yeah, Miss Becky, I don't like to waste flock either. All right. Okay, let's see. I think that's good. There's one here that needs to move a little bit. I'm still not quite happy down here at the bottom of this. I feel like those are almost overlapping. So we're going to try this one more time. And can you all see I need to dye my roots? They're gray. Dempsey running over to see my gray roots? Okay, I like the bottom half. Now, let's get this top half where I want it. Oh, I made one flip over messing with it. I think I'm just going to take it off for now. I'll add it back after I'm done. Okay. There. And that looks nice and straight, fairly, since it was all one template. Let's move that one a little bit. Okay. Looks good. I think it looks good. We're going to wow them with the bling. And even if something's wrong, it's going to be so blingy they won't notice. Okay, looking it over, I see one that's kind of up on its side. I'd rather me manipulate it than just hope that the press, when it comes down, fixes it correctly. So shove that one over a little bit. All right. I will buy that all day long. Okay, so who was it up there that was asking about the Chief shirt? If I'd sell them. And see if she says she does bling. Okay, Stacy. I don't see an answer. Stacy, do you do bling? Would you like? Oh, you don't. Okay. But you love to press. So why don't you email me? And it's makingwithmarilyn at makingwithmarilyn@gmail.com. Stacy, we would love you to learn how to bling. It is so much fun. Ooh, pretty. Okay, so I have a stone that I took off because it was kind of flipped or on its side, so I need to add one more stone on there. I don't usually do a second press after I take all the stuff off, but it's not going to hurt it. And some people do, just as a matter of course. So let's make sure I don't have shirt sleeves under it. And make sure I get the right stone. Okay, I did use AB, right? At the view I'm looking at them, they're just flat, and you don't see all the beautiful colors in the AB. But when I pick it up, you're going to see those colors. Now, if I had my hot fix wand, I would probably tack that down here and not move it, you know, loose like that. But I don't have it right here, so I'm just going to have to check it before I put the press down. And then I saw somebody in the chat said they were working on some cancer awareness shirts. So I'll get back to that here in just a minute. And then I'll show you one I did today. Okay, move that collar off. One last press, and then it's time to show the shirt. Thanks, Jamie. Hey, Talk, Ebony. So, Stacy, you should check out a class. Check out our YouTube channels. Check out a class. Okay. Ooh, I love it. That's pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay, let's let this cool down so that dark red turns regular color. Jamie, I don't even have mine done yet either. I need to order my outfit. I need to do everything. Like I said early in the show, life's been lifing, and it's been lifing hard. So, okay. Oh, let's make it bigger. Despite that I don't like, you know, being big. Okay. Ready? Look at that. I love those AB, crystal AB. I love them. Oops, go the other way, Marilyn. Y'all, I've been doing this live thing for, what, a year or two, and I still don't know how to do it. I love that. So pretty. There it is. It's very, very slightly crooked. You can't even tell it, right? Shimmy. I know that was a bad shimmy. Look at how dark this camera is. Does it really look that dark? Thanks, Stacy. You need to order flatbacks for your shoes and earrings. I'm going to make some earrings too. I love it, Sheila. I don't watch sports, but I love the bling. So this is actually for a customer, although now I want to make one for myself. And just to tell you the colors, let me get Sheila off there. Just to tell you the colors, the outline is jet black. And then Casey and Chiefs is Crystal AB. And then the lines between Casey and Chiefs is Aurum Dorado. So that's a gold medal stone. All right. There it is. I'm done. Done. Very pretty. Eve, we love your stones. Love them. I love the shirt. So thank you guys for being here this evening. I appreciate it. I have a lot of just weird things on my mind, and I appreciate all you guys coming in, hanging out, having some camaraderie, making fun of each other, loving each other. I know, I saw that game. I saw it all. It was rough. It was rough watching it. Hey, Becoming Dr. York, thanks for coming in. Okay, so this is if you want to buy stones now and not wait for the buy-in, because the buy-in you might have around 30 days, and that could be less, that could be more. It depends on what happens with customs and all that. So you're not going to be guaranteed that you have stones on such and such date. They have excellent customer service, but she can't control customs and all that. So buy now or hotfixfix.store is a way to get your stones quicker, but you don't have the wholesale type pricing. So there's great reasons that you would use either site. Okay, Stacy, Making with Marilyn. So it's just my channel name, makingwithmarilyn@gmail.com. Oh, thanks, Sheila. So Sheila has my Etsy store up. I took quite a few designs off of it because some of them were seasonal and they weren't really moving, and I pay each month to keep them on there. So I did take quite a few off, but I have some fun things I think could work well for Halloween. I have a couple of football designs. I have a volleyball design. I have my rated E for extra designs. So check those out. And if you're interested, thank you so much for supporting, the business that I do. Thank you for being here and supporting my channel. If anybody has any last questions, let me know. But other than that, I'm pretty well done for the day. Let's see. How it's going to work, since we'll be at Bling Fest when they arrive. So you're going to be at Bling Fest when your stones arrive, or when what arrives? What are we talking about? So if it's your stones, you can manage your deliveries like through UPS. But let me know if that's what you're talking about. Thanks, Laura. Hope you got your shirts done, or a couple of your shirts done. You're probably faster than I am. Okay, EJ Sauter. I don't even have it on Etsy yet, but I'll get it on there. And I appreciate you purchasing it. All right, I don't see any questions. So last time, oh no, let me show you my other shirt. So here's a shirt I made a video on today, and it'll probably be up sometime tomorrow. I do have a cousin's birthday party tomorrow. But this was DTF. You could use this image for sublimation, DTF, or you could print it on some printable vinyl and then stick the vinyl on your shirt. but I did do this with DTF. My sister is now about a 5-year breast cancer survivor, so I make something for her for every October. Or I make a few things for her for every October. Thank you. All right, we got more links to the Baby's Booty store. It's also under the video. So if you leave, you can find it there. And then lastly, if you have an extra minute, if you don't mind when the video's over, just making a comment under the video. That is really good for, I don't even know what the word is, but it affects the algorithm. So if you have a minute and don't mind just saying, hey, good video, or hi, or just give me some eyes, it doesn't matter. But if you have a minute to do that, I'd appreciate that. And lastly, there it is. It could be any team that you want. All the teams are beautiful in Bling. And hopefully my customer likes this. Okay, so Eve said if she gets ready to ship closer, whoops. Thank you, Karen. So Eve said if she gets ready to ship when you're going to be at the Bling Fest, that she'll be in touch. Thanks, Terry. All right. Thanks, Elena. Hope you made it home or wherever you were driving to. And so check out, oh, thanks, Jacqueline. I appreciate it. Check out the Baby's Booty tomorrow night. She comes on at 8 Central, 9 Eastern, and then do the math for the other places. Richie, I don't even know what time that is your time, but you're on there every week, so you do. You know what time. Thanks, Viola. Thanks, Sandra. All right, signing off. Love y'all. Thank you so much for being here. And until my next video, bye.